House of justice, spinning rain, mommy talking. Power roast beast at the door, hear the talking. Soon the police set up and take power. Hammer of justice crushes you overpower. The ultimate vanity. It's what he dares supremacy. I can't believe the things you say. I can't believe the price you pay. Nothing to save you. Justice is lost, justice is raped, justice is stolen. Pulling out strings, justice is done. Seeking no truth, winning is all. Body so grim, so true, so real. Apathy, that's episode so appealing. Hidden deep animosity, so deceiving. Through your eyes, that light burns, hoping to fight. Inquisition seeking you with fire in my hands. The ultimate vanity. It's what he dares supremacy. I can't believe the things you say. I can't believe the price you pay. Nothing can save you. Justice is lost, justice is raped, justice is stolen. Pulling out strings, justice is done. Seeking no truth, winning is all. Body so grim, so true, so real. Lady Justice has been raked through the cassette. Rolls of red tape to your lips, now retarded. Them on the tips, her skills are dead, make her to your all. Just what is truth, I cannot tell, cannot feel. The ultimate vanity. That's what it is, supremacy. I can't believe the things you say. I can't believe the price we pay. Nothing to save us. Justice is lost, justice is raped, justice is gone. Putting us free, justice is done. Seeking no truth, winning it is all. Fighting so great, so true, so real. Seeking no truth, winning it is all. Fighting so grim, so true, so real.
Alrighty, well, and that was, hold on, let me get it right. A tribute cover of And Justice for All. Well, let me just put it this way. Some interesting things that just came up. And I'm going to show it to you all.
Fine, up.
Now, just to give you guys and girls an idea, Who's Who, that Shane Real reacts in the middle of the Iceman, and Straight Shooting is on the left hand. Sorry, not left hand. Left hand side, Shane Real reacts. Middle, Iceman. Right is a Straight Shooting. Sorry.
Brian Upchurch is making it. You hate him because he's making it.
No, dude. See, look. You
Why do you
come
hate
at me. Hang on a minute, man. You come at me. And then people coming at Daniel. And then people coming at Shane because people, don't like me or they don't like Daniel.
No.
Let me tell you something. Hang on. See, you don't know the facts. You don't know the facts. A lot of people don't know the facts. The facts are too many people have fictionist minds. They like to fucking, believe everything that they fucking hear on here.
Oh, the pot calling the kettle black.
Okay. The facts are Ryan Upchurch paid Daniel Bishop.
I call bullshit on that.
He paid Daniel Bishop to try to make fucking videos about Johnny Goble.
No, he didn't.
That's the facts.
That's
What's that say? What does that fucking say? What does that fucking say about anybody that follows Ryan Upchurch or anybody that fucking likes Ryan Upchurch as a fucking crew?
Well, here's what I say to that, right? You say that, right? That he was going to pay fucking Daniel Bishop to make videos about Johnny Goble. Well, damn, I live in Paintsville, right? I know, and look here, Ryan Upchurch subscribed to me. By God, if he was going to call somebody and pay him, all right? Look here, I know more about Johnny Goble than anybody on the fucking internet.
Okay, well, I ain't saying you don't, but I'm just saying.
So,
why would he pay Daniel Bishop money to fucking make videos about fucking, Johnny Goble?
Well, that makes no sense. Why would he pay him when he don't know shit about fucking Johnny Goble? That's what I'm trying to say. And then how do you know that's true?
It's not
because
true.
He got the fucking canceled checks, dude. He got the fucking receipts. He got the check receipts, dude.
No, we don't. You're making stuff up. You know that. You're making up stories.
I agree with Straight Shooting. It's making up stories. And that's what's been going on this whole time. People making stuff up. Oh, shit. I'm not too sure about that, Grind to Shine. I'm not too sure about that.
Daniel Bishop is the first Johnny Goble. What are you talking about? He was the first one to go at Ryan Upchurch for clout. And you are swinging on Daniel Bishop's nuts. But you're at the same
I'm not swinging on nothing, dude. See, that's what you don't understand. How am I swinging on his nuts?
I have heard you talk about him. Every live you get, you talk about Daniel Bishop. Every single live you get, you talk about Daniel Bishop. But then you talk about people swinging on nuts.
Wow.
And have you noticed lately that Daniel Bishop is losing his mind? He's flipping out on all his YouTube videos about Scarface and Red Reaper.
Listen at you fucking grasping on straws, whores.
Wow. Like, this is like, seriously, he's not gasping on straws. He's Straight Shooting is telling the truth. 100% facts. The 100% truth. It wouldn't make any sense for Ryan Upchurch to pay anyone to make troll videos about Johnny Goble. I mean, come on.
Dude, you're an idiot. Ryan Upchurch don't pay shit. He wouldn't pay the first person that talks shit about him to make videos about the Johnny Goble. He wouldn't.
Yep, he wouldn't do it.
Do
See,
that.
that's the difference.
It amazes me that people make up so many lies on the internet just to get famous and all that, or just wow.
I've
Damn,
seen
you
the
know,
fucking
fuck.
check. I've seen the fucking check.
Bullshit.
So, I mean, y'all can say what you fucking want to say.
You're
Well,
lying.
I mean,
Of course you wouldn't fucking admit it.
we haven't seen them, no.
So that's why you hate Ryan Upchurch because he paid Daniel Bishop.
He's a
Supposedly.
fake fuck.
You're
He's
a
a
fucking
fake fuck.
idiot.
He's not who
Well,
you
then
motherfuckers.
here's this right here. You're saying, all right. So
Fuck
you're
this.
saying that he
He's
paid
not
Daniel
who the
Bishop,
fuck.
all right? And then
Ryan Upchurch
here's
is
how
not
it
who
looks,
the
right?
fuck he fucking represents
Hold up
himself
here.
to be. He's
Well,
a
here, let me
fucking
say this here.
fucking mommy's boy, fucking whore.
Who
That
is?
fucking mommy's titty in his fucking mouth. That's
Who?
gonna need some fucking assistance and some fucking guidance whenever he fucking gets in this lawsuit with this fucking bitch named Nicole.
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
now,
fucking blank.
look, well, let me say this, right? You say he paid fucking Daniel Bishop, right? And he took the money.
Paid him, man. He paid him money to fucking try to get fucking Ryan.
Well, if he did that, then why you say you hate Ryan Upchurch? So why in the hell then would you take Daniel Bishop's side when he took money from Ryan Upchurch?
Right. What?
Gotta say, Shane Real Relaxed Reacts makes a good point. Just saying. Where's the receipts? Iceman. Where's the receipts? Because now you got to prove that Ryan Upchurch wrote some checks, paid someone else or anybody to make a bunch of videos about Johnny Goebel. Now you're going to have to prove that. You realize that, right?
The fuck, man? Why?
Well, who wouldn't take fucking money, bub? What, you ain't gonna take some money?
That makes no sense. That makes no sense, though, man. You say you hate Ryan
Upchurch. No money?
Well, no, evidently you're not getting what I'm saying. You say you hate Ryan Upchurch and Creek Squad so bad, right? You're taking up for Daniel Bishop, but he took money from Ryan Upchurch, the one that you don't like.
Well, fuck yeah, dude. Wouldn't you fucking do some shit for some money?
Yeah, but
why are you mad at the guy that paid
makes
him
no shit,
and not the one that gets the money?
Yeah, he took the money from Ryan Upchurch, so he ain't no different than any of these people you're talking about, is what I'm trying to say, then.
How ain't he?
He's making
Ryan
shit
paid
up.
him.
He
got
didn't
paid,
you get what I'm saying, shooting?
Yeah, I absolutely get what you're saying. He's mad at the guy that got paid, but not mad at the... No, he's mad at the guy that paid, not the guy that got paid. It makes no sense.
See, that's confusing to me. I mean, because that right there, that makes him a nut swinger, too.
Why wouldn't Ryan do it himself?
You know, he did.
You know what Ryan Upchurch stands for? Let me be honest with you. Someone that started off in a shitty ass trailer, living with 10 family members that made it big. That's all he stands for. He doesn't stand for racism or anything. He's someone that people hard-working Americans can listen to on the way to work when they're having a shitty fucking day. That's all he stands for. I'm not sitting there.
I don't listen to his shit.
Look here, I do.
And
I say every time too. And Ryan Upchurch is one of the reasons, I ain't gonna lie, right, that I really wanted to start making, trolling and reaction videos. He is one of them.
Absolutely.
Well, this here's all I got to say about it. Fuck Ryan Upchurch. He can suck my dick.
So
I'm not gonna say that because he ain't ever said nothing ill to me.
Listen, man, I'm just saying, you and Daniel Bishop can suck my dick. How's that?
Dang. That doesn't make any sense. Really, it doesn't. How does that make any sense? Whoever's watching, how does that make sense that Ryan Upchurch paid someone to make troll videos about, just videos trolling Johnny Goebel? The fuck? And notice that, Iceman was deflecting about the fact that so and so was acting all crazy and all that bullshit online and all that kind of stuff. In fact, that person has made a couple threats. And not only that, Iceman, you threatened Guitar Fingers. I got proof of that. But I'm not going to show it. I'll just show it to the right people. Man. Stupidity. I tell you. Stupidity. Not much, Mickey D. If you want to come up on here, you can, Mickey D. See ya. Sorry, guys. How doesn't make any sense? That really doesn't. Isn't this whole drama between Upchurch and Johnny Goebel starting to get really weird? It is. It's starting to get really weird. Like, beyond weird. Tell me, like, seriously, anybody who watched that video where Iceman said, Ryan Upchurch paid so-and-so some money to make videos about Johnny Goebel, that doesn't make any sense. And not only that, last time I heard, Iceman, you're on parole. So, and not only that, you fired your gun on a live stream, so you have a lot more to worry about that. What's up, Mickey D?
What's going on, Ray? What's happening, man?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Man, just chilling, waiting for the weekend.
Yeah.
I just seen that you was live, man. Figured I'd come over here and drop a like and stuff.
Yeah, cool beans. A free like?
Shoot, yeah, man. Giving them out free tonight. Just smash that like. Don't cost a daggone thing. Ain't nothing hard in life free no more.
Is Sin TV and Triple T doing all right after the other night? What so-and-so did?
Man, I really don't even know. I mean, I know after we got off at doing that roast, but I think they had an after party. I got in there for a little bit, but I don't know what all happened. I don't get into that shit, man. I got too much other shit to worry about.
Yeah, that's true too.
Man, honestly, I tried to be fair as I could about it, man. I mean, I gave him my honest opinion. I mean, I don't know him that well. I mean, I actually gave him some pretty good damn numbers. I gave him both good numbers, but somebody got butthurt. That's all that happened.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all
it was all there just for fun, but some people just take it a little too serious.
Yeah, and basically, just to give you a rundown, a backstory of the whole thing, Dumb Genius, I'm pretty sure, when you talk to him, like level with him, or he levels with you, I'm pretty sure he's all right. But personally, I don't like the guy. That's just me. But
yeah, you got some of them people, man, they're good to your face and stuff, and as soon as they get around their other friends and you're this, you're that, and all that, I can't deal with people like that.
That's the problem right there.
To me, it's more like being two-faced.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the whole Johnny Goebel supporters. They don't even realize it, that they're two-faced hypocrites, and they say, "Oh, well, you guys over there in Creek Squad have been slandering Johnny Goebel's name." Fuck no, we haven't. If anything,
I like Ryan Upchurch music. I don't have nothing to do with Johnny Goebel. I don't mess with him. I don't even particularly. I really don't know him. Like, he never done that to me personally. like I said, man, I mean, I don't try to get in all that drama stuff. So, you know, I don't know, man. A lot of them guys, that's all they just thrive on, the drama shit.
Yeah.
You know, keyboard warriors and stuff.
Well, I try to stay out of the whole Johnny Goble, you know, try to stay out of it because it got weird because of a certain someone. I'm not going to say who, you know, hurling a bunch of pedophile accusations and abuse accusations against Johnny Goble. You got to be careful what you say when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to defamation of character, slander, and all that. You got to be careful.
Right.
You better have your facts straight. That's all.
I mean, what I've seen of him, I mean, me personally, I mean, I'm just giving you my opinion. You know, opinions like asshole. Everybody's got one. Yep. I just see him riding churches nuts. All he's trying to do, he's just trying to make up shit so people come follow him, and because you know, there's a lot of people don't like Ryan, and that's fine. There's a lot of people I don't like, you know. But I mean, I don't know Ryan personally. I do like some of his music. Do I like all his music? No, but you know, I still rock with some of his music. But you know, I rock with Outlaw Nation more than I do probably Ryan Upchurch's music. But I ain't got nothing against him personally. But I'm not gonna stay here and bash the man every day or talk shit about him, especially the shit I don't even have a clue what I'm talking about. Just making up shit, you know.
Yeah.
I just wish we all get along, man, because we all share pretty much the same platform.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I see it. But.
Well, I don't know if you saw the video, but apparently Iceman said that Ryan Upchurch paid Daniel Bishop to make videos about Johnny Goble. And he said, oh, well, Ryan Upchurch, that he's seen the receipts. And I'm like, okay, well, now the cat is out of the bag. Now you got to prove that what you say is the truth. You know what I mean, Mickey?
Oh, I know what you mean.
That
I didn't know Iceman Triple T played him one night. Played one of his apparently supposedly his raps music, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And to me, it sounded like the guy didn't have no damn teeth, so I started laughing. I mean, hell, I wasn't making fun of him. I was just laughing because it sounded like he didn't have no teeth. And he got all butthurt about that. I thought it was good comedy myself.
Well,
I mean, if something's funny, I'm going to laugh at it.
Iceman, I mean, Ice Girl is one of those types of people who gets, you know, easily offended based on their appearance, lack of appearance, stuff like that. And he's one of those types of people who can dish it out but can't take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know a lot like that, man. They can talk that shit, but when you give it back to them, they get all butthurt.
Yeah.
Hell, well, like the next day, he dropped a diss song on, I guess, 2 or 3 of us, me, Triple T, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I mean, that shit don't bother me, man. But you know, I guess I grew up in a different time, man. You just don't wear your feelings on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You got too much other stuff to worry about, but. Hey, if that's what they want to do. That's their platform. Let them go at it. I mean, shit. Shit. You mean if I got 10 haters, I hope by next week I got 15. Because hell, you're gonna have haters, man.
No matter what you do, you're gonna have haters.
Yeah, you're gonna have haters, man. It don't matter what you do in life. Somebody's gonna hate on it.
Yeah. If you say the right things, oh my gosh, you're gonna be like prime example. A while ago, I actually said some things about heavy duty country and Black Scout survival because I was so sick and tired of their Civil War remarks. Oh, it's the end of the world, you know, fear mongering bullshit.
Right.
Saying, oh, China's going to invade Taiwan. First of all, you don't know that.
No, we don't know that. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen tonight. Yeah, I mean,
and
it could happen, but nobody knows. But
yeah, but
I just know right now, damn world's got crazy, man. Shit's got too damn expensive, man. And I don't like the one, and I don't like the ones in office. So that's where I stand on that. So.
Inflation, man, inflation.
Yeah. What?
And I have
1%. It's probably higher than that, but you know they're saying.
Well, they say it's supposed to go down later on this year, and it doesn't look like it's going to go down.
Something's going to have to give, man.
Something.
Yeah.
Because
and, you know, you got some of them people, you know, they want you to believe what they think is, what they say is right. And if you don't agree with them, well, you're this, you're that. Man, fuck that, man. I got my own opinion, like you got your. I ain't got to believe what you say, or I don't know, man. It's crazy world, man.
It is crazy. It's stupid, actually. Like, I mean, there's people out there saying, "Oh, well, I don't agree with the Reds saying that people have a right to own fully automatic firearms and all that." I'm like, okay, fuck you.
Me personally, I got all kinds of guns, man. I ain't gonna say how many I got, but it's your right, man. You have that right to own that. I mean, this is what I see, man. You always hear them attacking people. We need more gun laws. Is New York one of the strictest gun laws in the United States? And look what the crime they got there. What is the gun laws going to get you? It ain't going to get you nowhere but more crime. Because you got people out there not protecting themselves. They can't protect themselves because they ain't allowed to own a firearm. I mean, if I was up in the store and I had a gun and a man come in and robbed a person, it could have shot him. I mean, if I could save his life and everybody else in the store, I mean, I think I'd done my job, Yeah. But if we had more gun stricter laws and I couldn't carry one, he might wind up shooting everybody in the store.
Yep.
So then what are you gonna get with that?
Absolutely nothing other than
they always want to blame the gun. They don't want to blame the people that pulls the trigger. That's how dumb these people are, man.
See, this is where I'm going to come in because of course, the liberals, they blame the guns. And of course, the conservatives, they say, oh, it's because of lack of Christian values. Oh, it's because of video games. Instead of blaming the shooter, they want to blame it on something else.
Yeah, that's all they do. They blame everybody else but what they do. It's like the government right now. They blame everybody else. Like all this damn inflation, he's blamed it on everything that you can think of. He's about to run out of excuses now. I mean, he's gonna wind up having to say, he screwed up. So, I mean, how much can you blame it on COVID and Putin and all the other crap?
Well, you can't. I think the excuses are worn out. To be quite honest with you, because
I think the American people are getting tired of hearing this shit. They know what's really going on.
Because I'm getting sick and tired of hearing about COVID-19 and what's going on over there overseas in Ukraine and all that. I'll be honest. I don't support Russia or Ukraine during that war that's going on over there. I don't support either side.
Well, what kills me, man, they can jump on sending all these other countries billions of dollars, but they can't help our own damn country, our own taxpayer dollars that we pay taxes on. They want to just give it to other countries.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off.
And use that money to pay for.
I guarantee they send money to other countries because they're getting some kind of kickback on. You can't tell me a president goes in office, he's only worth $1 million, and when he gets out of office, he's worth $40 million or $50 million. Yeah, come on. Money's coming from somewhere.
Money, they're just, as I recall, they're still buying javelins, firearms, anything to send overseas, or just sending the money over to Ukraine. I'm like, how about we actually focus on America's problems instead of Ukraine's problems?
Yeah, we got our own problem, man. We all got to worry about everybody else. Well, we got to worry about everybody's problem, man. We got our own problem.
Oh, don't worry.
Why don't you take care of the vets first? The homeless.
Oh, don't worry, because the next shooting is going to be a police shooting, and it's going to be a black guy, and then of course you got, Black Lives Matter protesting, which they have the right to do, but as far as rioting, they don't have a right to do that. But
I ain't got no good protesting. I feel like everybody has that right to protest, but when you start going out here burning up cities and all that, now that's where I have a problem.
Yeah. Well,
now I went from protesting straight ass rioting and tearing down your own city and everybody else's shit.
Burning down your
stealing and all that. You just using that excuse so you can go out and steal?
Well, I have a feeling something's about to happen.
Well, election time's fixing to start coming up, so they're gonna find something to do to throw everybody in a frenzy. Because they know they ain't gonna get nowhere this time.
Rejected Clown says, "What does America think it's gonna happen after Russia and Ukraine get over with? Russia isn't gonna take too kindly that we are arming Ukraine to them. It's the same. Well, they don't like us arming the Ukrainians to begin with.
No, Putin's already said that he didn't like it. He didn't want us doing that. And who knows, he ain't got something up his sleeve. You just never know. I mean,
he's probably arming the nuclear weapons as we speak.
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, I feel sorry for them people over. I ain't got no man. I mean, they shouldn't have to go through that, but you know, they stand their own ground like anybody in other countries would.
Mm-hmm. But I don't support the Azov Regiment, neo-Nazis, and all that. And what kills me is that all these liberals, they say, oh, we're so sick and tired of fascism. We're so sick and tired of neo-Nazism. But yet they support a Ukrainian military unit, the Azov Regiment, that has ties to neo-Nazism.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Hell, I feel like this country against the war, the American people is going to have to stand up and fight their own battles with them. Our damn government probably took tail and run.
It ain't going to happen. You know why?
No, it ain't going to happen. You just never know. I mean, but
because people support the idea of being comfortable. They don't want their routines to be interrupted.
Yeah.
Like some dude who happens to be a bodybuilder, but turns out he just does nothing but steroids and all that. But he wants to go work out. Oh, civil war breaks out in this country, and he says, well, darn it. There goes my routine.
Yeah. People don't like their life interrupted, man. They got a certain thing they do every day, and that's what they get used to, and they don't like no interruption. I mean, this is my opinion, man. I just rambling on.
He said, yeah, but Russia has ties to neo-Nazis though too. Every country has ties to neo-Nazis when you really look into it. Prime example, wouldn't surprise me if there's neo-Nazis still in Germany, Switzerland, Austria, even Poland. You know, somebody said to me the other day, what happened? Like, what if the Soviet Union never collapsed? Just what if?
Yeah, what if? I mean, I remember when they tore down the wall. You remember that? I don't know how old you was, but
when was that? Like in 1991?
Oh man, Ronald Reagan. I think it was Ronald Reagan. He was president. I remember them climbing the wall, trying to tear it down, and they finally said tear down the wall, and I guess that night sometime. I guess I was a young pup, but you know.
Oh, that was in November 9th, 1989. I was like,
yeah, I knew it was around that area somewhere, but hell, man, I couldn't remember what year it was.
I was probably a year and a half old or 2 years old before then.
Oh man, you young pup, man.
I don't know.
I was born in the 70s, man.
So for some reason, I've been watching movies based in even TV shows based in the 80s. Prime example, right now I'm watching Stranger Things, and while I'm doing this live stream, blah, 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 blah. I guess it's the whole nostalgia factor of things. But One of my favorite 80s music movies has to be Red Dawn, hands down.
That was a pretty good movie, man. I love the 80s, man. I love the 80s and early 90s.
The 90s were all right to me. But everybody says, oh, the 80s were the best.
It was for me. I mean, I like the 80s music and all that. I mean, I can't say, you know, I went out and, you know, I still lived at home, but, you know, but like music wise and the movies and stuff, I can rock that shit.
Rejected Clowns. I haven't seen the 2012 version of Red Dawn with Josh Peck and what's his face? That dude plays something Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth plays Thor. I haven't seen that one yet. But I've seen the original Red Dawn, and that's one of my favorite movies.
So I grew up in the time, man, when you went to school, you said prayer. You had respect for your elders, your older people. You come home.
You went to school with rifles in the trucks.
Yeah, man. You had your gun racks on the back window. Nothing never was said. You might have had a shotgun or a 22 or whatever you might have had at the time. Nothing was never said. You said your prayers in school. You prayed your allegiance, and you know you come home. You done chores, and you watch Dukes of Hazzard on Friday nights and Fall Guy on Saturday, whatever. Man, that's my kind of day right there. And you didn't hear, but you know, these phones come out, and you got social media, man, and that's when everything started going to shit in a handbasket, you know.
Pretty much. That's be if anything,
I remember when I remember when you used to watch TV at midnight. They cut it off. You didn't have no channels to watch at midnight. After midnight, it all shut down.
Really?
Yeah, after midnight, they had like a flag up, so I can't remember what the music was in the background. Yeah, at midnight it shut off. I'm not saying it's all over the country like that, but it was where I lived at here in Tennessee.
Well, like when it comes to, you know, music and TV shows and movies, right now I'm just watching season 1 of Stranger Things. You know, listening to that 80s music, watching 80s movies, and watching TV shows that's based in the 80s. It could have been made in the 90s or today, stuff like that.
Right.
They say that the 80s was the best time, the best decade.
So I watch a lot of westerns, man. I watch like Hang 'em High and stuff like that, man. I here lately, I don't watch a lot of TV. I definitely don't watch no fake news and that. I don't watch much TV like I used to, but if I do watch any kind of movies, it's usually some type of western or something like that, you know.
My favorite western is Tombstone.
Oh, I love Tombstone, man. I watch it over and over and over.
Say when.
Yes, they win.
There's another western I actually like. It has Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood in it. I love all the Clint Eastwood movies, man.
Josie Wales, the outlaw Josie Wales, yeah.
Hang 'em High and all that good stuff, man.
Somebody said to me, I don't know if the 80s was the best decade. I think it was the 70s for me. I was like, that was more like depression in the 70s.
I mean, we grew up real poor, man. We lived in the country. We had an outhouse. You know, we didn't have no run. We had running. Well, we didn't even have running water till later on. You know, times back then, man. I didn't know we was poor. And then when we finally moved towards the city, I'm like, man, these people got running water, man. They got water, got a bathroom in their house. We had an outhouse, you know. I didn't know that, you know, because basically where I lived at, pretty much everybody had an outhouse. Maybe a few people didn't, you know. But you know, I wouldn't change it for the world because it taught me a lot, you know.
I think
it made me work harder for what I got today, you know.
A lot of the kids probably wouldn't make it in the 80s, probably the 40s or 50s.
You know, when I was a kid, we had to work for shit. You know, if you wanted something, you worked for it. If you didn't, you didn't get it. You know, these kids nowadays, they get handed everything. That's the problem, man. They don't have to They don't know what a value of something having to work for something is. Everything's handed to them. Well, we had to work for shit.
There's no value in something that's given to you.
No.
A lot of people just want. See, that's the one thing, Mickey. I actually talked about this before, the whole Johnny Goble bullshit. Dan, Open Range, I actually like that Western with Kevin Costner in it and Robert Duvall. But
that was a good movie. What up, Joe?
You got these people, just coming of age, like 18 years old, or they're 25 years old, and they want to become business owners, right? They think that they just want to get they're going to get rich right off the bat.
Right.
Don't work that way. Now, it depends on what you do.
See, we grew up, my dad, he owned a construction business, and I helped him during the summertime, and I learned how to build houses and remodel houses when I was a young age. I actually learned a trade. These people going to college, they don't even know what they're going to college for, man. They just go for 4 years and they get out and they ain't got no job, and they might be working in the grocery store or might be back at home playing video games. I don't know, but I think when we was in high school, we always got to work on cars and stuff. We had auto mechanics and stuff. We had woodworking shops. They don't even have that shit no more. They don't even know they probably couldn't even screw a screw nowadays. Put a screw in a board or whatever.
Or hammer nail.
They think going to college. I mean, I got some friends, man, been in college 6-7 years. Don't get me wrong, they smart as a daggum tack, but actually to do the work, let me say it, they smart, but they don't have no common sense. They can tell you how to do it, but they can't apply the work themselves. They couldn't go out there and actually work on it themselves.
And a lot of these kids, once they get out of freaking high school, they want to go in straight into college and go in for, major in liberal arts and all that, women's studies and all that. I mean, do something that actually matters. If you want to go major for computer science, computer engineering, like build computers, I would say especially computer security, those are useful areas.
Oh yeah.
Today. Or you want to be a nurse.
I mean, it's always, it's something it's always somebody gonna be getting sick all the time. People sick, every day, that'd be a good trade to get in, maybe nursing or being an EMT or a paramedic or maybe be a doctor or something, or computers, I see computers going to be around for a long time. That'd probably be a good trade to get in because it ain't going to go away no time soon.
No.
But, I had to start working when I was, I had a kid when I was 15 years old, so I had to start working, man. I had to buy diapers, I had to buy formula because that shit wouldn't give it to me. My parents weren't going to buy it for me,
I think a lot of these people, they just, they get these bullshit college degrees that they don't use. Because I got a degree in sound engineering and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And of course, know how to do it, but I'm not working as a sound engineer.
See, I got out of school when computers started, getting somewhat really computers when I was in school really wasn't a thing. We had computers and we did, typing and stuff, but other than that, like is today, it wasn't nothing like when I was in school, man. You got to think we even cell phones in.
Going back to what you said about social media, if anything, social media has actually, is it good? Yes, but there's a downside to it. It actually desensitizes the masses.
Right.
I mean, when it comes to politics, look what social media has done, especially Facebook and Twitter.
Right. I don't get on Twitter or nothing like that. I wouldn't know even how to work that shit. I barely do get on Facebook, and the reason I got that is because I got some family and stuff that I don't really get to see it much. Lives several different, several states away from me. That's how I keep up with them. But other than that, that's about it. I might post something every now and then, something stupid.
Yeah. And
you gotta watch what you post nowadays. You'd be in Facebook jail. So
it doesn't matter what it is, if it's politics or it's drama, just like the whole Ryan Upchurch and Johnny Goble drama. Social media has desensitized people, like to the point that there is no return.
Right.
That it's beyond repairable.
I went to fire school back 22 years ago, and I don't know. I know you deal. I guess you do. I don't know if you're a volunteer or you work at a fire hall or what. I know you heard you talk about it, and that's how I started as a volunteer years ago. I went to school and learned, be a firefighter and stuff. That that was an amazing thing to do all that. But I still work there today. I don't do the firefighting part no more, but these younger kids, man, they go to firefighting school. They probably even go longer than I have. They go to every school you can think of. But man,
it's a young man's game, dude.
You cannot get them. I don't know, man. They act like, I don't know. We was old school. We busted up there. My name had an air pack on. Nowadays, man, they got to be all, they got to have everything. Got to be safe. Got to have the safe gloves. You got to have all the proper PPE, and I don't know. They act like they go in for about 2 minutes and they're done. Like, oh, I'm more out. I'm like, damn, man, what happened to you, man? We was old school. Hell, we put a damn fire out in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
they don't have that work ethic, man. They love going to school, but when it comes down to putting in the work, man, I don't know. It just seems like they bail out on you,
or they just want to talk on the radio.
Yeah,
ride in the fire truck and all that. Like it's much more involved than that.
Yeah, I got out of it. I got out of that part probably 8 years ago, and I had one. It was my partner, and I was an engineer, and man, it's all he wanted to do, stay on the radio. I'm like, man, get off the damn radio. Let's do the work. Let them know. Let's check on the scene. Let them know what we got, and let's go to work. Cause we got other engines coming or ambulances, whatever, and once they get here and get more manpower, then you can talk on the radio.
Yep.
I mean, if you sit here talking on the radio, I mean, I'm doing all the daggone work.
Yeah. I know plenty of people like that.
I'm like, damn, man, get off. Oh, I got a blister on my finger. I see why you keying up that damn radio so damn much. There's been a few times I want to throw it out the damn window. They just want to be heard on the radio, man.
I actually know a junior member who was like that. That's all he wanted to do was talk on the radio, but he was like, he would say things like a lot, and I'm like, seriously, dude, all that practice on the radio, you haven't got any better with it? There was one point I just wanted to throw my portable radio, because he was using my portable radio. I thought about just throwing out the freaking window and say, kid, shut the fuck up, get to work.
That's right. Hell, I've gotten in trouble a couple times for cussing, because hell, he had the damn radio keyed up and I not know if he can say something. I'd be over there cussing, and radios, they pick up just about anything in the cab. And he said, oh man, I had a radio keyed up. I'm like, what'd you key the radio up for, man? I thought we was having a conversation. I know you were going to say something on the radio. Here I was saying dirty words, dropping the F-bombs and stuff.
Yeah, and the FCC.
Back then, everybody had scanners back then, man.
Yeah.
Here I'd be up in the daggum office the next day. I'm like, man, get off that daggum radio.
Yeah, now the FCC's got really strict on that here, especially in the last 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, things have changed, man. It ain't nothing the same, but we had a garage door wouldn't open up half time, and I was trying to key it up. I was trying to push the button to open the garage door so I can back the engine in. And I said, this mother effing door. And he had the radio keying up, checking us back in quarters. And I didn't know he keyed it up, and I was cussing that daggum door, and I got in trouble for that. I'm like, man, y'all gonna get me fired. I've been here longer than any of them y'all have, and y'all gonna get me fired.
It's times, I hear these stories where you ride on the tailboard and you wore trench coats and all that, and boots and a helmet. Nowadays you have to practically wear like anything that's just gonna, like, all these firefighters today, they're so afraid to get cancer.
Man, I'm like I said, man, we might went up in there, might not had a air pack on. We didn't probably have proper PPE. You know, I'm not saying we didn't have it, but you know, a lot of these guys they geared up and got their gear on before they even get in the truck before they roll out of the station. Hell, we might not even start putting ours to almost get on the scene, you know, just see what we got. Because a lot of times you got there, it might not have been nothing anyway. So,
oh yeah, but all these firefighters are so afraid to get cancer. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you are covered head to toe, no openings in your gear. Chances are of getting lung cancer is still pretty high.
Yeah. Hell, a lot of these new people now, they get their gear a little bit dirty. They got to wash. Oh man, I gotta get this stuff off my gear. Shit, we might not wash theirs probably 6 months later if we even washed it then.
Oh, I'm like that. See, the only reason why I do that is because, you know, especially when it comes to new gear. I just had, you know, skin cancer from my right ear taken. And the doctor said it was a mixture of being a redhead and because, you know, being a firefighter, that's the reason I had skin cancer on my right ear.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. So you can trace skin cancer now, where it came from. What's going on, Holly?
What up, Holly? I got a spot on my ear I need to get checked out. It's just because I don't ever wear any sun shit on my ears when I'm mowing the yard. And I got real bad sunburnt one time, and I just left a big scar, and it scabs up all the time. So I just think
that's probably it's chances are it is cancer, skin cancer.
Yeah, right now it's got a big scab on it, and hell, man, ain't gonna live forever, man.
It'll be nice if we actually live to 150 years.
I'm not gonna go out and buy me a big floppy hat to go mow. I'm still gonna wear my regular old regular hat, you know.
Okay, so when is this Pembroke show supposed to be for Outlaw Nation?
Wait, say it one more time.
There's supposed to be a show in Pembroke, Virginia for Outlaw Nation.
Oh shit, I couldn't really tell you the date on it, man. I have to look and see. How they dropped so many of them, man. I can't keep up when was when. I don't know which one's first and which one's second. I have to go back and look at the schedule. Because so many people share their stuff, and they might show something, you know. I might see something that they're having a concert in October. So I see so many different ones. I can't keep up with it.
I wonder what Jacksonville Joe's up to.
What up, Joe? I thought Joe was in there a minute ago.
Yeah, he is.
What's going on, Holly?
I just hope Holly's not being too harsh on Jacksonville Joe, though.
She put him in his damn place.
Yeah.
we know who wears the pants in that house.
Oh shit. Working as usual, she says. What was that? Did you see this one? $1 million reaction.
Who put it out? Oh, Joe did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Joe sent it to me on Joe's channel. Yeah.
Johnny Cashville's doing this.
Where he's going, talking about his grandma and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that one. Joe and Holly normally send this to me. I go over and check him out and hit the like on it. Try to show some love to the channel, man.
Man, like after the roast battle, I thought everything was all copacetic, and then I saw Dumb Genius's live stream. I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, dude, all right, Daniel Armstrong, see you later, dude.
What up, Dan? Yeah, when we gave the final, I guess the final number and spoke our little piece, he got very quiet, and I knew he got butthurt then, but apparently he went on to, I guess he done a live or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know what all happened, but apparently he was giving us all hell.
He went on live.
I mean, he started seeming like an all right guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but but after I heard what he done, I was like, yeah, screw him.
But at the same time, you shouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah, I should have. But like I don't know half of them that well, so I don't really know. I mean, other than what I watch on other people doing on them, like if you do a reaction on, say, Iceman, that'd be the only way I know.
Because going back to the whole, Johnny Goble supporters, and this includes Dumb Genius and Jet Live. You see, they complain about Creek Squad members slandering them, but in fact, it's them, Johnny Goble supporters, who are slandering, especially Jet Live and Dumb Genius have also not only slandered Johnny Cashville's name, but also my name and so many others over there from who are Johnny Goble supporters. They also slandered my name as well.
Right.
And they are some two-faced, hypocritical, delusional idiots over there. Every time.
Tim played one of, what's his damn, we all call him Jet, Dumb Jet or something, I don't know. One that plays the Ryan Upchurch's stuff and calls him racist. What's his damn, we all call him Jet or
Jet Live.
Yeah, some shit, Jet Live, whatever.
Queen
that's why I know of him, is because Tim played it one time, and as soon as he started playing the Upchurch song, he was bobbing his head, and as soon as he seen the rebel flag, all of a sudden he was racist. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
How put on is that?
Like he cherry picks a certain object. That's what he did. He cherry picked, and every time Dumb Genius is around Jet Live, it seems like Dumb Genius is a totally different person.
Acts like somebody
yeah. Starting to believe that Dumb Genius has bipolar disorder.
He probably could have.
But
I try to give him benefit of doubt, man. But I've never seen somebody get so butthurt over a damn roast, man. We're just a damn all fun and games, We're all there having a good time. And I did give him my honest opinion. I don't know I'm sure Tim did, but I guess they started going after Sin TV and saying, started giving him hell about it because, I don't know, they saying it wasn't fair, so I don't know. Yeah.
He was saying stuff like, "Oh, you stole my glory, and it was rigged. It's a conspiracy." Saying the same things that Johnny Goble said about the town of Paintsville, and I'm just sitting there thinking, dude, you lost fair and square for the second time against Jacksonville Joe. If I went up against Jacksonville Joe in a roast battle, I might as well just forfeit and call it a day.
Joe had, Dumb Genius, man, all he would do is cuss. He might have a few little words in there, but he was all over the place. He was basically talking about everybody else. I thought it was between Joe and him, but he wanted to talk about Holly and everybody else. And then every other word was a cuss word. So you wouldn't really get nowhere with it. I mean, and everything Joe said, every one of them was a joke. I mean, he said a joke, he went to another joke or another roast or whatever, another diss, whatever. I don't think he hardly said any cuss words in his.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't help because he lost. I mean, hell, I played ball for years and I lost a lot of times. I didn't go home and cry about it. It just made me a better player.
So, yeah.
I just learned to play a little harder next time, It's like these kids nowadays, they go play these sports, man. They get a trophy before they even start playing sports. Everybody gets a damn trophy. I'm like, shit, we didn't get a trophy. We had to earn that shit. If we didn't get one, we shook the other team's hand and congratulated them and try to do better next year.
Holly said she got roasted more in the roast. I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he mentioned Holly for a few times. I'm like, damn, I thought this was between him and Joe. I don't know, man. Joe won. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Joe won twice.
But, you know, Dumb Genius didn't lose by much. It wasn't like, what, 4.1 points? I mean, it wasn't off very much at all.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, he could have been off way off. He could have not got shit, you know?
Now, Dumb Genius is one of those types of people who's like, no, I should have won. It's like he lives in his own world, if that makes sense.
He's just a damn shit talker, man. He ain't gonna do shit. He'll talk shit on the internet, but I guarantee you, people he talks shit about, if he met them face to face, he have a different outlook.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Especially Johnny Goble and Heavy Duty Country and Black Scout Survival.
That's the thing about the internet. You can be whatever you want to be on here. You can be, you can have big balls, little balls, or whatever, man. You can be whatever you want to be. But like I said, if you meet that person face to face one day, I guarantee you have a different outlook.
Yeah. That's the way it is on social media.
Yeah.
Hence why I said that social media desensitizes people. But some people don't. You see, I look at it from both sides. Like, yes, social media can be used for good, but it also could be used for bad.
Yeah. I'm the kind of person, I'm not Tim. If you don't suck my wing, you don't pay my bills, I don't give a damn what you say about me. I still got to get up and go to work the next day. And I ain't going to lose no sleep.
Oh, well. It's just one of those things, you know. Jacksonville Joe's winning against Dumb Genius twice in the roast battle. Oh my gosh, I got to make a big deal about it. I was cheated.
What's Joe saying? Okay, 6 foot and fat.
No, I was quoting what Dumb Genius would say. Has said. And I'm just like, dude, you lost fair and square. And the way Dumb Genius threw Triple T and Sin TV underneath the bus, the only reason why Dumb Genius got, you know, so many subs is because of Sin TV and Triple T.
I heard he lost all his subs too after that.
Yeah, he did.
I heard he lost all of them. I heard he lost a bunch.
Yeah.
I heard his subs were dropping like flies.
Yep. Is he still losing subs? I'm not too sure.
I wouldn't even never subscribe to his channel, so I don't know. I just what I heard.
Yeah, I was never subscribed.
I'm not subscribed to none of their channels. Jet, what was that other Iceman and Dumb Genius, and I ain't subscribed to none of them, man.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to either one.
I'm sure they subscribe to me, watch what I do. Hey, that's fine.
It gives you views.
He's watching it.
It doesn't matter if they like it or dislike it. It gives you the views.
Hey, that's right. Oh, me.
But
so how long you been a volunteer firefighter?
Let's see, 16 years.
That's a pretty good time, man.
Yeah, I regret not starting when I was 16 years old, because it would actually be 18 years if I started at 16 years old.
I've been doing it 22, 23 years, and I got in it kind of late. I was already in my 20s when I got in it. But say I moved out when I was 15, had a kid, and got married after I turned 16. And I started working. I started out as I worked in they made like U-Haul trailers and stuff, putting panels on the side and stuff. Then I moved up to welding. I done that till I turned 18. When I got 18, I got me a factory job. started out making $11 an hour then, and that was good money for me. I bought my first house when I was 20 years old. We both had rides, but you know, after in my 20s, man, I got dumb and stupid and lost everything. I got divorced and told her she can have it all. I had to start all over from scratch again.
You know, I've had people say to me, "Why haven't you been married?" Well, the word divorce is not a word that I like too much.
Yeah. Like I said, it cost me a house. It cost me everything in the house other than my clothes and one TV. I did get my truck, and basically she got everything else. Plus she got $80,000 in child support. I had 2 kids, and I had to pay a damn lawyer. At that time was like $3,500.
So you didn't get half the house, half the TV?
I didn't get shit, man.
Yeah.
Didn't get shit. They say it's cheaper to keep them. But you know, I'm not knocking on my ex-wife or nothing, man. I did love her, but our problem is when I married her, apparently I married her whole damn family, and I had to take care of her family too. And you know, I got tired of working 2 damn jobs. You know, I worked 2 jobs. I worked during the day, and I worked at the car stereo shop during the night, you know, working on cars at night, you know, putting stereo systems in, car alarms, you know, about 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then get back up at 5 o'clock and go back to my regular job, you know.
Puts money.
I married her whole family, man. That's what broke us up in the long run.
Oh. Well, that's part of the reason why I haven't been married yet.
They didn't work, and I was a piece of shit in their eyes. And like, really, I'm the piece of shit. I'm one that got the job, and I'm one providing for my family, got a roof over my kids' house, and y'all don't even have a job, and I'm the piece of shit. All right.
That's apparently that's how the courts works these days.
Yeah.
Especially
I ain't gonna lie, they stuck it in my butt. I ain't gonna lie. My kids were 12 and 11 and 13 at the time.
So they're grown up by now?
Oh yeah, they are they're 30 years old and got kids of their own, man. I got 6 grandkids, man.
Dang.
Yeah, they got good jobs, man. One's working on he went to be an electrician. He went to school 4 years to be an electrician. Now he's working on they're building a new Facebook plant. It's like a 10-year project. He's doing electrical on it.
Oh, I would love.
He's fixing to go back and get his mastering. I think mastering in electrical, where he can teach classes and stuff. They both got good jobs, man. They got their own house, got their own cars. I mean, I can't complain. Now when we got a divorce at first, you know, I didn't get to see him much because she always told him, you know, your dad don't love you and all that. She used that against me. And but they, you know, as they got older, they realized that she was lying to them.
I would love to have a job for the railroad.
He wanted to go be a lineman, but he already started school doing that. And I said, well, you need to go ahead and finish school because you're already halfway through it. Then maybe if you want to be a lineman, maybe do something, go back to school or something. But he kind of loves what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's making almost $30 an hour. I mean, what more can he make? You know, he can probably make a little bit more.
$30 an hour? Jeez.
Yeah. Every time he passed a certain, when he went to school, when he passed certain, I guess, little sections of the class, he got a raise. He done another section, passed it, got a raise. And when he got out, he got a pretty big raise. But he's already been out probably 3 years now, 4 years. So yeah, he's pretty much probably topped out.
Well, speaking of which, my truck is in the shop and its transmission is in the middle of being rebuilt.
Rebuilt? With automatic?
Yeah.
Hell, throw you a damn stick shift in there.
I don't know how to drive stick shift. That's
what,
another
don't
problem.
Drive a stick, man. That's how we grew up on the farm, man. 3-speed on a column. Shit, man. You got to learn how to drive a stick shift, man.
Yeah, I want to.
You never had no problems out of them unless you have a clutch that's go bad or something.
See, that's the thing. I'm like heavy duty country. I actually do want to learn how to drive a stick shift.
Back then, that was to buy automatic. Back then, you didn't hardly see too many people with automatics. That was an option back then. Even with a radio, was having a radio back then in a car was an option. You might have had an AM radio, AM FM, but if you wanted like a cassette player, that was an option. Air conditioner was an option. You know, nowadays it's all automatics, air conditioner, and Bluetooth, and you get all that shit nowadays. But back then, a lot of that shit was an option back then. So a lot of your farmers and shit had 3-speed on the columns, you know. Now the women had automatics. A lot of the women had like old Novas or something was automatic or something.
Do you know the last cassette tape I saw?
Man, that's what we jammed on, man. The Beastie Boys. We had Leonard Skinner. All them shit on cassette tape, man.
The last
Too Short.
Oh my gosh.
I remember the 8-tracks, man. You remember the 8-track?
Yeah.
Now we didn't have 8 tracks in our car, but my mom had one of them old cabinet stereos, had like a record player, 8-track, AM FM radio and shit. And she had a couple of 8 tracks, maybe like George Jones or some of them old country songs. But
the last cassette tape I saw was Master of Puppets by Metallica.
Oh yeah, I like Metallica.
That is some old shit. I gotta find that cassette tape.
I still probably got about 50 damn cassette tapes that up in the building. They probably ain't worth the shit now. They've been probably got hot and shit. But
because
that was a struggle back in, man. You couldn't just go from one song to another. You had to rewind that shit or fast forward or flip the tape over. Then the damn thing would get wadded up and you had to pull it out real easy and wind it back up with a damn pencil or your pinky. Shit,
it was a struggle back
then, man. Hell yeah, it was a struggle of life back then.
It's not the CDs or the iPods that you have today, and
hell, I was an older cat when we even got CDs, and hell, I couldn't afford a CD player at the time, and hell, we had a damn Walkman hooked up to our radio. Every time you hit a damn bump, it'd skip all the time, scratch your CDs, all the crap. Then we got a CD player, and then everybody started burning CDs, and hell, about half of your album you have in your car, all of them with burnt CDs with your favorite songs on it.
Technology, like, have you noticed, like, you remember when DVDs first came out?
Yep.
I know it was back in the
we always played. We had the VHS tape, whatever. And we had that till, man, I was probably 15 years old. You know, mom and dad did break down and finally buy a CD player, and we thought that was the coolest damn thing. We're like, shit, you pop right in, go straight to the damn movie, you have to rewind nothing.
Like, I think it was, I think it was back in the late 90s when DVDs became a thing.
Let's see, I moved out 91, and I had a CD stereo then, so it was probably late 80s, early right at the 90s, I guess, when they started getting really popular.
And then, like, in late, like, or early.
I remember when cell phones come out. It wasn't even such thing as cell phone. You had a bag phone in your car.
Yeah.
You know, your damn phone bill would be fucking $200 a month. You couldn't call nobody hardly. You had to watch who you call because you bill your minutes.
And look at cell phones today.
Yeah, everybody's got one. Yeah, we grew up, you know, I had beepers. Beepers was a thing for phones. You had to go up to a payphone, call somebody.
Yeah.
Be freaking snowing or something. You have to get the payphone, dial the number right quick, put the money in there, dial the number, Pulls a cord over in your car and roll the window back up and with the heat on, you know, talking late night girlfriends, you know. Then the operator calling until you need to put more money in there.
It's not like it used to be. That's for sure.
No, you actually had to park and talk to somebody.
Yep. Well, all right, man. I actually got to get off here. And thank you,
man. I appreciate you inviting me up, man. I know I was rambling on shit.
Nah, you're fine.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody up in the chat, man. Hey, Red, I appreciate you inviting me up, man. Nothing but love to your channel.
You're welcome.
Everybody. But anyways, man, I'm easy on fire myself, man. I hope you have a great night. I'll catch you on next.
All right. See you later, Mickey.
All right, big dope.
All right. See you, dude.
See you.
All right, everybody. I actually got to go. Y'all take good care of yourselves. Stay brutal, Reapers, and Reese's Pieces.